Hey, it's me, C, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, we are still living this quarantine life. I had to take my full locks out, wash my hair, do a little something to it. I'm probably going to change it yet again just because I don't know. I don't know if this is giving what I want it to give. Right now it's giving me like Miss Charlene or something. I don't really know. You know when you like, well, for all the ladies out there, you know how when you like roll your hair or like curl it and flexi rod it and like the first day it's like super tight and the curls are just not what you want it to be, but then maybe 2-3 days it's like lit. All right, yeah, that's pretty much where I am right now. So we just gonna see how this goes. But today is Tuesday and we are here to recap yesterday's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So of course the episode picked right back up where we left it, and that is at Scrap's house with him, KK, and Cheyenne, you know, talking about this whole shooter ordeal and her and KK's beef. Of course, KK, you know, she throws a little jab, a little low blow, and says, you know, that's why you're not the only female he's messing with. And then, you know, Cheyenne's like, okay, well, give me the tea.
And he talking to somebody else.
And of course, KK, you know, she ain't really releasing no tea. She just throwing sprinkle a little something. And she was like, I don't know. He just be messing with bitches. I said, KK, really? You ain't have to do all that. I mean, it gave us a little laugh, but you ain't have to do all that. That situation between Scrap, Cheyenne, and Shooter definitely escalates later on in the episode, so we will come back to that. Trust and believe we will. But let's move on to this little ski trip. So the ladies finally arrive at their ski trip after their long little bus ride to wherever they went. And as soon as they get in the house, Spice sees that Shekinah is there. Shekinah decided to drive on her own. You know, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a surprise to people. I don't know why Spice was acting like she didn't know Shekinah was going to be there. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she didn't. You know how reality TV shows love to just throw stuff at people and they don't even know what the heck going on. You know, it happens. It happens. But child, Shekinah was in there. And she was in good spirits. She said hi to everybody. She gave hugs. You know, she even noticed Spice was a little distant. So she was like, hey, Spice, like, how you doing? Like, what, you know, trying to figure out, like, why you not engaging, greeting, or whatever, you know, the case may be. And Spice was just like, well, you know, I don't F with you right now. Pretty much like saying she's not on good terms with her because, y'all, listen to this reason. Listen to the reason. Spice is upset because she kind of told her that she would help her find a house, okay, so that her kids, Spice's kids, can come from Jamaica to Atlanta and be with her. Why is that a reason you're that mad at Shekinah? I don't get it, but whatever. You know, Spice pretty much is saying that she doesn't want any friends in her life who say they're going to help her do something and don't do it. I'm like, just because one person didn't help you find a home for your kids to come live with you in or whatever, doesn't mean that one, they're not your friend, and two, that doesn't mean you don't need to go out there and look for houses too. Like, I don't understand. Like, that just sounds idiotic to me, beyond idiotic. And you know, the girls are kind of like brushing it off, laughing a little bit. Even Mimi was like, Spice, that is no reason to really get mad at her. Like, I told you I was gonna take you to Magic City and I ain't take you yet. And she was like, yeah, Mimi, I'm mad about that too. Like, and Mimi was like, whoa, relax. It's chill the fuck out, calm down, it's okay. And honestly, I don't know what the problem is, but the whole freaking episode, Carly and Spice were just ganging up and just being annoying to Shekinah. Like, why are y'all just being childish and annoying? Like, it got to one point where Carly was chasing Shekinah around with a dildo and like all this stuff, and even her and Spice had a heart to heart and was just pretty much talking about their issues with like domestic violence and abuse and things like that. And you know, they shared that moment. Everybody was crying, this, that, and the third. And then after that, her, you know, Spice and Carly was back to ganging up on Shekinah for literally no reason. I don't know what their problem is. I honestly think they just was in a house. They was bored in a house bored, and nobody else was entertaining their foolishness. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Child, this next scene was so funny. But it wasn't like I felt bad for laughing as hard as I was laughing, but child. So Bambi, you know, the whole ride up there, she was talking about how she was nauseous and she was this, wasn't feeling good, da 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 da. Everybody's like, "Bam, you pregnant? You need to take a test, da da da." So she talked all her friends into, you know, taking a pregnancy test, right? Just, you know, whatever. Honestly, if you're a girl out there, you probably have done this. Your friend might have had, like, you know, a pregnancy scare or was pregnant and they didn't want to take the test alone. So, you know, you decided to take the test with them. Now, okay, even if you really was confident that you wasn't pregnant, like there was no chance, 9 times out of 10, you are still nervous taking that test because it's just like, well, I know I ain't, but like, what if I am? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a normal experience to have amongst friends. It's okay. So when Sierra's test came back and that joint said positive, child, oh, I thought they was gonna have to resuscitate her. She started bawling, crying, like bawling, like her makeup was just running. And you know, I love Sierra. Like, her makeup is always beat. Even her little home green screen, sis knows how to make sure she looks up to par. Like, I felt so bad for her. Like, she was crying OD. She started hyperventilating. She just, yeah, child. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, it's okay. But plot twist, Bambi decided to play a little pranky prank on Sierra. She switched their pregnancy test.
Sorry. It's a prank. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a prank.
Well, actually, she took a second one. And because she went back and saw that hers was positive, so she took a second one just to make sure. And then she put Sierra's name on it. So, y'all, listen, you don't play games like that. All my friends out there watching this, if we go on a girls trip or next time we go on a girls trip and one of y'all feel like y'all pregnant, I'm not taking the test with y'all because I don't have time to be pranked. Those are things I just cannot. My poor heart, I would have been like, Sierra, tears coming down. I don't, nope, no, please, no, don't even play with my emotions like that. I wouldn't know where to look, which way to go. But y'all, back in Atlanta, the boys was up to the sugar honey iced tea, okay? Jacques had went to go get his little tux fitted and picked out for his wedding because, you know, he is getting married. They are doing a destination wedding. So he had to get some things taken care of. So he invited all the guys out with them and, you know, they came, but child, was Scrap De Leon walking into that tuxedo shop. Yeah, I was shaking in my boots. I was sitting on the couch like rocking back and forth like a crackhead because I just knew at some point he was going to talk to Shooter about the situation. I was just like, I don't know how this is going to go down. But you know, Scrap, he did it in a very tasteful way. Once the fitting was over and all the men left, you know, he pulled Shooter to the side and said, hey, you got a minute? You have a moment? We need to talk. So, you know, Shooter's sitting there looking all stupid like, you know, these men do. And Scrap just very nicely says, hey, is there something you think you need to share with me? You need to tell me? Now, that's a line he got from a woman. When anybody comes up to you and says, is there something you want to tell me or share with me? Child, they already know the answer to the question and they just waiting for you to lie through your teeth, okay? They're waiting for you to speak the falsehood, the lies, okay? They're waiting to catch you up, catch you slipping. So if somebody comes to you and says that, just say, listen, I don't know what it is you want me to tell you, but if you're asking me to tell you about such and such, okay, fine. Okay, that's up. Or take it to the grave if you know you can't get caught, because never mind. Of course, Shooter still ain't even being real. He can't be real with his women, let alone his homeboys. So, duh. Of course, he lies and says, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So, Scrap lays it all on the table and say, hey, this is what it is. Now, you dating my sister. Do I really like it? No. But my issue with you is we supposed to be homies, partners, business partners, this, that, and the third. Why are you lying to me and withholding information? Like, that's crazy. Like, how am I supposed to trust you? I don't know how we're supposed to move forward in business, and this is how you're like operating. Like, I just don't trust that. Rightfully so. I don't blame Scrap at all for feeling no type of way about it. It's not like, oh, you can't date my sister. It's not that. It's just the simple fact of, regardless of when you started dating her, once me and you started getting cool, that's a conversation we should have had as homeboys or homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to say? Like, oh, don't date my sister? Like, y'all grown. What am I do? It's just the principle that you're hiding unnecessary information from me. So what about the necessary information that you could be hiding from me? Like, come on now. And on top of that, we homeboys, we out here slanging and banging, dragging, doing all this stuff around all these girls, and you mean to tell me you dating my sister and you out here doing what we do as homeboys in the club and strip club, whatever they be doing? Because y'all know how men are, just saying. So I would take that as disrespect. Now, Shooter, he had a lot of airtime in this episode. He had a lot of things going on. You know, Sierra was on her trip. So Shooter had the 2 kids with him for the weekend or so have you, whatever. Child, why did he have Kiyomi, okay, in the house, you know, with the kids, cooking, being stepmommy, all these things? And the son, their son was not feeling it. He was not trying to eat her spaghetti. Y'all, she put ketchup in her spaghetti. Do y'all do that? I've never in my life thought to put ketchup in spaghetti. I mean, I don't know why, because I mean, tomato, whatever. I don't know. I just have never done that. Do y'all do that? Comment down below and let me know. But anyway, the little boy was not here for it. He was like, who is this woman? Dad, I don't know what you got going on. He was just sitting there not talking. He did not want to eat, whatever. And Kiyomi's just like, it's okay. My feelings don't hurt easy. We gonna get through this. And he's just looking like, alright. But her and Shooter have a pretty interesting conversation, and we find out that they are, yes, in an open relationship. So she knows he be out here messing with these other girls and this, that, and a third. But these other women or anybody on planet Earth don't know that y'all are a couple. So are y'all in an open relationship, or is he hiding you? Now listen, what people do in their relationships is none of my business. I don't care. If you have an open relationship, that's fine. If you have a, you know, monogamous relationship, that's fine. The problem comes, okay, you don't ever let anybody have you being a secret, period. Like, even if you are in an open relationship, if the other people he's having relations with don't even know you exist, his own kids don't even really know you exist until you pop up at the house making spaghettis, like his baby moms don't know you exist, his mother, his friends, nobody know you exist, that doesn't sound like an open relationship to me. I see a lot of unopenness and dishonesty in that relationship. So, but in her mind, she's the main girl and everybody else just a little wham bam thank you ma'ams. So she tells him, like, you need to let everybody know I'm the one and the two. And he's just like, yeah, you know, so I'll take care of it. I'll make sure she knows, meaning Cheyenne, and everybody knows, yada yada boo. So y'all, Jock has his game night, right? Some of our faves are now, you know, making a little appearances on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We have Erica and Safari in the building. You guys know they started their family and they moved to Atlanta, bought a huge, beautiful, bomb house. Okay, like their house is literally gorgeous. I guess they might be joining the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta family. I don't know. You know, Safari has been on several seasons. He's been on Hollywood, New York, Atlanta now, whatever. Erica has been back and forth on Atlanta and New York as well. So, hey, it makes sense. But, okay, at this game night, Scrap is there with his sister Cheyenne. And, you know, they have a conversation with Jock and tell him what's going on. And Jock was like, oh, I didn't know you was dating, sorry. I didn't know you was dating Shooter because I invited him here tonight. Child, lo and behold, Shooter walks up in there with Miss Kiyomi. Kiyomi is a beautiful girl. She just, her head, I don't know. She look crazy. And of course, Cheyenne sees that and the ish hits the fan. Like, they couldn't keep them apart. Like, well, let me not say they. It was really Cheyenne trying to, you know, duke it out. But Kiyomi was just like, no, like, you know, we can have a conversation, the three of us. You know, wherever he go, I go. She was standing her ground. She was being real cute, but she was being condescending. And I understand why Cheyenne, you know, the person on the other side, was feeling like she was being played. Because when somebody talks to you in such a manner as if like, like you're cute, like sort of thing, child, that will set you over the top, okay? But at the same time, as a woman, you need to be having that energy towards your man. Like, Kiyomi, that's not her business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not her fight to fight. So you trying to fight her, jump over tables, you're looking dumb. And that's what I'm saying. You let this man keep you as a secret all this time and had you thinking like, oh, this is my decision to be a secret as well. Child, stop it. Stop it. Because now your feelings hurt and you look dumb. You look dumb. But the episode ended right there. So I already know next week is about to be crazy. The previews for next week, child, I was literally shaking in my boots. Like, I was, whew, girl, I don't even know what to say. All I know is Kiyomi and Erica Mena met up for lunch or whatever they did. And that is problematic within itself because if y'all don't remember, Erica Mena used to be engaged to Bow Wow, okay? Not just dated, engaged to Bow Wow. And that situation ended horrific. Like, whoa. I don't even think I really want to revisit. I don't know whose relationship was worse, him and Erica or him and Kiyomi. At least with Erica, he didn't go to jail. But that is all I have for you for today's recap. Like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you turn that post notification bell on so you don't miss anything that I have going on. This week's upload on Thursday is going to be fun. I'm sharing a little story time with one of my good girlfriends. And it's just going to be a nice little kiki. So grab you some food and do a little mukbang with us. So make sure you tune in for that. And if you guys like that video, then I'll do way more mukbangs because you guys know I love to eat. Is it mukbang or mukbang? I don't know how to say this thing. Like, I don't think anybody on the internet actually knows how to say it. We just be talking. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.